Oh boy, it feels pretty good to be doing this, you know? For a little while now, I've said I've wanted to do some lives on Pokemon Showdown, and finally, I'm finally getting on the horse and we're doing it. So there's a new tier, and it's called NU, that can be phonetically said as new, and in that way, it's you know what? We can hop on the horse here and we can do it. Also, on top of that, NU is a steaming pile of garbage right now, so it's a good time to get in the game. So we got a team here, don't want to waste anybody's time, we'll just hop right into it. So, watching PokeGame's video, and just kind of looking over the tier itself, right now it looks like both fighting types and psychic types are kind of meta-defining right now. Those things are really, really good. And so as long as Sableye is in the tier, it needs to be used. This defensive set is really, really good. It really checks a lot of the things that I feel like will define the meta until stuff starts getting banned. So among that, it's bulky setup. So stuff like Calm Mind Slowbro, Calm Mind Necrozma, stuff like this, as well as being able to block stored power. It stops both the aforementioned fighting and psychic types at least reasonably well. And most of all, to me, is that it stops hazards. Because right now, in this tier, I don't see very good hazard removal. I think that hazard stack would be quite a good strategy. Naturally, I didn't use it here, but I think that hazard stack is definitely something to watch out for. There's a lot of good spike setters, toxic spike setters, stuff like Drapion, Amistar. I think defensive Amistar is something that's maybe a little bit underused. The only reason I'm in this team is because I really want Rapid Spin, but we'll get to that in a second. But yeah, so overall, I think this thing is just a great utility mon. We got Porygon 2, P2. Again, because Psychic types, I feel like run around. I'm running Shadow Ball instead of like Tri-Attack or something. Maybe I need to switch that, we'll see. This thing's mostly used to soap up hits. Foul Play is nice for as an anti-setup measure in case anything wants to try to abuse this as setup. Then we've got the Beast itself. We've got Stir Power Necrozma. I adjusted the EVs a little bit when I ran this thing in RU, which was really successful there. I have no idea why it wasn't used in RU, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. I ran speed EVs up to about 210 so that we outran Adamant Crawdaunt before that was moved up. And then I never really adjusted the spread, so we're a little bit slower than that this time, but, whatever. We cannot run HP fighting, unfortunately, because it needs to have perfect IVs or something like that. It's something weird, but if you try to put HP fighting on it, you'll see. So instead of running HP bug, which does also hit dark types, and I think the one thing is that Malamar is always popular in NU, at least it was last gen. I assume that would kind of carry over, and so we can hit things with HP bug right now. So good stuff. Besides that, typical sub Calm Mind. I don't like stored power, if only because I think this thing hits hard enough as is with Psychic, and stored power kind of shoehorns you into needing to set up in order to do something. So there you go. Next up, we've got Rockium Z SD Virizion. So the Rockium Z is there to pick off things like Golbat and stuff like that off a switch. So just got to be cautious with that. But I think that this thing can do pretty darn well. Its two stab moves are really quite nice. So, oh man, I gotta say, it's just really nice to be doing this. Anyway, so we got that. Next up, we've got Banded Medicham. This thing is just pure damage out the wazoo. Pretty crazy stuff. Probably should hide this thing. Yeah, there we go. Now I can see this better. So yeah, really, really strong. Bullet Punch is really nice priority, especially because Belly Drum Slurpuff is running around the tier right now. And well, it's just a frustrating thing to have to deal with. So that's the good news there. And then last but not least, we have defensive Kabutops with Rocky Helmet, just to help you chip off on things. Rocks are really good, I feel like, in this game with stuff like Yanmega and whatnot running around. It's a little hard to get them off, typically, I find, but we'll see if this set works, It was just something different that I wanted to try. Pretty standard stuff otherwise, so. Alright, so I spent almost 5 minutes now babbling on about this, so let's just hop into a game. Let's see how this does. Played with this a little bit on a separate account. A person got upset with me. They said I was using stall because I was just moving back and forth between Porygon and Sableye, and that's not exactly stall per se. Anyway, so common leads for this guy would be either Scyther or Electivire. Maybe even this, in case he wants to use that as a pivot. Part of me honestly just wants to lead Virizion. I think Virizion is not a bad lead. Hurry! Oh man, this guy is in a rush. All right, so Messed up the lead right there. He could be going for, what is it, his rocks right here. I'll go into Kabutops on this. Predicted. He got me, what can I say? Alright, so he gets a Toxic off, that's just fine. So we're all the mean people are in full force, out in full force on this tier. So this thing's definitely a little bit of an issue, but not a huge one. If I can get rocks up, that'd actually be pretty great. So what I can do right here is I can go ahead and get my rocks up. On his spin, then, I can go into Necrozma. Let me think about this, actually. I could go Necrozma right now, but I feel like that'd be, it'd be a little too hasty on my part, per se. I'll go for rocks right here, as he does just go for another Earthquake and take me out. I can spin block him right here. Definitely something I can do, and I think I'll do that just because his Scyther is a problem. So let's go into Sableye right here. We can go ahead and just Willow something. Oh, this isn't even my opponent. I just realized that. So he just Toxics this as well. This is not a huge deal. Basically, I just want to be able to... We'll just chunk this thing down. So it may look like I'm just losing Mons for nothing, but I mean, in this game, I don't really need Sableye and whatnot. Electivire is pretty strong, so I don't really have a check to it right off the bat per se anyway. I actually think I'll go... yeah, I don't want this thing recovering. I'll Taunt right here, and then I'll go into... what's it called? Necrozma on this next turn. So we can actually keep this thing, and we can maybe recover up on something. It is just Earthquake. It doesn't do anything now that we are burned. So he's probably going to try to take the turn to... actually, we'll see what he does right here, since he is taunted for one more turn. He actually goes out hard into Licky Licky. Interesting. I think I can set up Calm Minds right here, so that's cool. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so he just goes for the Heal Bell instead. Odd play. We are on the bottom of the ladder, though, so there's that. I don't know. If we might be able to two-shot at +2? Just think about what the best play would be here. So I'm just going to Calm Mind once more. You just go for the return. It actually doesn't break sub, which is awesome. Just really awesome. If that's Banded Scizor, it still takes a lot of damage, so we actually don't even two-shot. Interesting. We can sub back up right here, though. And then actually, oh crap, no. I misclicked. Alright, cool. Well, it actually turned out to be the right play. Hey, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, I suppose. Sometimes it's better to misclick than be good, I suppose. Alright, so now we definitely two-shot, which is cool. So we did crit him right there. On fort, as the cool kids say. I'm gonna sub up once more, as he cannot break my sub, it doesn't look like. This looks like a really specially defensive set, something like this, so we'll see. Alrighty, cool. It looks like Necrozma. Necrozma's crazy, man. Like, I know PokeAim did a video just with it, something like this. I haven't watched that yet, but just in general, this thing's pretty nasty. I don't think he has anything that can hit through a sub, so I'm not sure why he's going Lilligant, and I'm also not sure what does more between. I think Psychic still does more because, what, it's 90 times 1.5, so that's 135, I believe? Catch that mental math, and then this is 120, super effective, so yeah. So he does fade the sub there, but we are able to take out Lilligant, which was quite a big threat, so still looking pretty good right here. I mean, I feel like he almost has to go Scizor or Scyther right here, which kind of sucks for him. I'm sure he doesn't want to, but yeah. I'm surprised that Avalug's a little bit strange. Okay, so he does go Scyther right here. I don't know if this is bulky SC or banned, something like this. If he is bulky whatever, I do just win right here. It goes X Scissor, a little strange. Alright, we are at the bottom of the ladder, though. We are just starting out. Everything's just getting sorted out here. Alright, the guy was talking shit to me left. Oi! So he goes an Electivire right here. I mean, there's no reason for me to really switch out here, is there? Let's just go for the Fire Punch, huh? Boski, you alright? Now, if this is AV Lantern, it probably takes one. Then again, I don't think he can knock me out either. I don't know. Lantern's pretty bulky, so that could be a number of things. So regardless, I think we've won this at this point. As he does just so he does just leave. So we're off to a good start. Not bad, not bad, not bad. So maybe I played around the Toxics poorly, but and justifies the means, I suppose. Yeah, it's scary because you don't want to know, like, there might be the turn where they just click Toxic and, you know, whatever. So I'm really scared about this Smeargle lead, so I'm going to go ahead and just lead Sableye. His Exploud's actually terrifying, which he does just lead. So we take about 40% off of specs with this thing, as he does just go for the Boom Burst. Actually 36, so I wonder if that's timid. He actually... I'm going to go for the recover right here because I got to keep this thing healthy. Yeah, I wasn't sure what he would go into anyway. I don't know what he's going to do here. Can't I just set up with this thing? What does he outrun me with is another question that I have. I'm going to go hard Virizion right here. I think I should... Well, he does have a spin blocker. I did... Okay. We do have whatever it's called. Interesting. I'm going to go for Leaf Blade right here. Okay. Okay, interesting. I didn't expect this. An interesting anti-setup measure, though. Right, so I can't really feasibly set up at this point. So he does get his webs up, too. It's okay, I guess. This actually is a problem. Yeah, quite a problem. Goes into Sigilyph, interestingly enough. I wonder if this could be stored power or it could be whatever else. I'm just going to go for the Continental Crush because at this point with this thing, you know, debuffed, yeah. So hopefully we're able to get this off. We are. Very nice, very nice, very nice. All right, awesome. So that's a big threat gone, actually. So Sigilyph's definitely a problem. So I'm fully content to just lose this thing right now. I wonder if we can take a Boom Burst. We can. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! Explode is a humongous problem, so definitely a good thing to see that thing gone. Miss Magius is in. I think P2 should be able to take anything pretty darn nicely here at this point. Yeah, I mean, this guy did not play very well around his big threats, particularly Explode. Alright, so he's able to do that. That's fine. We can just go for the Shadow Ball here. We should still be able to face. See, this is where Shadow Ball actually comes into play quite nicely. Still probably pretty niche, but, you know, it is what it is. Alternatively, I could run something else. Forget, I don't even know what I'm saying. Okay, so we actually do take it out, which is nice. It could be Lumberry Virizion. I don't want it setting up in my face. I could go Necrozma here. I think it's better to just launch out a Toxic. He does just go for the close combat, though. No sweat. What we can do right here... we actually can't go to top of tops. That's unfortunate. Sableye looks like the play here. Because Prankster Will-O-Wisp is, I think, regardless, what we should do. Even if this is Lumberry, which it isn't. Cool. So what's my play now is the question. I'm going to taunt this thing in case he wants to set up further. Yeah, there you go. Sack off Virizion right here. So he misses with the Stone Edge. Interesting. Alright, cool. Yeah, as he does just go for that once more. What we can do here is we can go into Necrozma at this point, and Psychic should be able to easily take this thing out. I don't think he'd go hard Altaria right here. I can't just go for the Psychic. Yeah, oh my goodness, that does nothing. Yeah, Altaria is weird. I don't know what it's really going to do here. I think my goal is to just get this into a point where I can take it out with Bullet Punch, maybe? I can just Psychic here, as he does go for the Dragon Dance. But this should be doing a lot. So it looks like if we can just get one of these off, we should be okay. I don't know if he's going to try to roost here, and he just forfeits. Alright, so that guy was right at the bottom as well. So maybe not gleaning a whole lot from this so far, but we persevere, right? So a nice couple games right there. Good start out. Good start out. Let me try to adjust the screen size real fast. Which one is this? Which window capture? Here we are. Maybe this looks a little bit better. Not bad, not bad. Okay, cool. Move it up like so. Okay, cool. Forgive me for some growing pains here. So we got Sun this time. You know, I think presumably the lead's going to be this fellow. What he'd go into after that is a question. He might lead to Uxie as well. This is interesting. So it doesn't look like... So if I can just prevent him from getting rocks up, he does go Ninetales instead. So I wonder what that Uxie is, actually. Might be just his second Sunny Day setter. Not quite sure. So this is probably... I want to go P2 right here, because this should be able to feasibly take this team pretty nicely. So we do not take anything from that. What does he go to here? I'm just going to Toxic. Is he just nasty plots in me face? So how much is he going to do? He's going to do about 50-something%. So what do I need to do at this point? I need to find a way to wait out these turns, which is not going to be easy. Let's be real here. So let's take a second to think about win cons at this point. So Virizion actually is a pretty nice win con. Not maybe a win con, but a nice, you know, just ability to take out something on this guy's team. Kabutops, if I can get rocks up, is a big help, big help. This thing as well is helpful. I'm just going to recover here, actually, so we shouldn't be taking that much. So we are taking a good amount. Do I dare to take one more, actually? Oh, no, I take that back. He's probably got 5 more turns. That's an issue. So I could sack something off here. I like Sableye, but he's probably going to be able to get initiative in order to go into Uxie. Boy, I just really said a lot of things right there. I'm going to sack off Sableye here, actually. Is he nasty plots again? It's a curious decision, in my opinion. I guess I get it, you know. I don't know what else. And he might have sub, I guess, so a taunt might be the best play here. Yeah, so we can just go ahead and we didn't really need that thing to win. It was not a strong win con for us. I think the play right here is to... We got 2 options. We could either go for the Crush. He might go Uxie, though, is my worry. We could go try to get really frisky and go for the SD, but I don't think that's really the play. I'll go for the CC. Okay, so he actually goes Victory Bell instead. Huh. So he does have 3 more turns up of that. It's a little unfortunate. He might go for the Growth right here, actually, which is a worry of mine. I can't let him set up a Growth, so yep, like so. So we are able to catch him with this Continental Crush, which hopefully will be enough to knock this thing out. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And that was his main Sun Abuser, I would say. So this is what... Mega Houndoom isn't down here, is it? And are you Scarfed? I feel like this has to be Scarfed, otherwise he wouldn't so confidently bring it in. It actually doubles into Uxie. Interesting. I can launch Toxic pretty freely right now, as I think this is probably... like I said, this is probably his other setter. But getting rid of his Chlorophyll user was really quite good here. I'm going to go hard into Kabutops right here. I don't think he would U-turn. That's alright, that's alright, that's alright. We're still good, we're still good. Basically, this thing's job is just to get rocks up, so I'll take this. This thing might be Growth as well. Growth Sucker Punch could be a big problem, but not that big a one, maybe? I'm still going to get rocks up. Oh no, he's just SD. Yeah, because I don't even think at +6 he can knock me out with whatever it's called. But with that being said... I don't want him to get to +6, I guess is where I'm going with this. So he just goes for the knockoff. He takes off this thing. That's fine, actually. Really, really fine. Because we know he does not outspeed Virizion. Can't just go straight for the close combat right here. You know, Sucker... Oh, he is Chlorophyll. Huh. I didn't even know I got that. Interesting. Well, I learn something new every day. I guess, regardless there, that was the play, but it was nice to be able to play around the weather, because Ninetales being the primary weather setter in this tier right now is it's something. Especially when the only other one is, I think, a Babasnow. I don't think there's a rain one, even Politoads, so good stuff. Yeah, it looks like lower tiers, kind of like the Weather Wars right now. Let's see if we can get one more. Not one more. We can get a couple more, man. Feeling pretty good right now. We're gonna lose one eventually, so so it looks like he might be leading Final Gambit, you know, Suicide Lead, whatever it's called, a Selgor. I'll just lead Sableye. He goes leads Delphox instead, which is interesting. Actually, I'm worried about this thing being potential tricks, so what is my best thing to do against this thing is a question that I have. I could taunt. I think taunt might be my play. He just goes for a flamethrower. Okay, fair enough. Okay, he's just straight magician then. Okay, fair enough. That's fine by me. Yeah, so it's a good thing I didn't go hard into Porygon. Hmm. Yeah, so I mean, this thing doesn't do a whole lot against his team again anyway. I'm kind of surprised to not see a Selgor come out immediately, but hmm. Yes, I'm thinking right here. So it looks like WinCon-wise, Virizion does really well again. Um, if I can get one SD up, I think I just ripped through his team. Porygon is definitely good. Man, I gotta use the bathroom. All right, you know I'm doing it for the vid, right? Okay. Hopefully I'll make it through this match. All right, so Excelgor switches hard in. Interesting. I'm really curious what this Excelgor is. I'm gonna go hard into Sableye right here, because if he attacks, okay. See, this doesn't really bother me. So he's leftovers. I'm gonna recover right here. I might be able to salvage something out of Sableye. Is he just U-turns? Huh. He goes back into Delphox. Fair enough. I don't think he would trick right here, would he? Does he have trick? That's something I'm really curious about. So he goes for the Willow. Again, you know, not a huge deal. I'm gonna click Shadow Ball right here. I don't think he would want to go into something else to get Toxic, per se. If that makes any sense? Because it actually was hard Malamar. Hard Malamar! So, contrary superpower is probably coming here. To that, I do not know what the Sableye is probably my best bet here. Yeah, definitely. I guess for the knockoff instead, doesn't knock out anything off, which is nice. Really thought about going into Necrozma there too, so I'm glad I didn't do that. I think recovers the play right here. So he does go Explode. Oh, okay. So Porygon 2 gets 2-shot out of this range, so... but I got kind of what I needed out of this anyway. How does that sound? So, yeah. So now we got a couple options at this point. We could go Medicham. Actually, I like Medicham here, because nothing really, everything kind of keels over to a Banded high jump kick, so. And that's probably the biggest threat to our team that's gone, which is really nice. To be honest, I don't even know what he can switch in now. Maybe he can go Delphox? Yeah. But I mean, in this case, I can just go back into this thing. If he wants to double out, that's okay. I still think that Delphox is probably the next biggest threat to my team, so once this thing is out, that's good. Okay, so now I think he's probably going to switch, because he can see he can't break through. I do want to get this thing back up to full health, though. No? I'll recover once more. As he goes Malamar again. Again, I mean, it's a little frustrating, but it is what it is. Knockoff is probably the play for him. I'm going to go Kabutops regardless. I really want Rocks up to start pressuring his team, as he does go Superpower this time, though. But we are able to get that sweet Rocky Helmet chip off, which is nice. Yeah, I really want these Rocks up, more so than anything else, actually, so... Just go for the Superpower again. I mean, if he just sweeps me at this point, it's going to really come back to bite me, I suppose, but... we'll probably be fine. Going into Necrozma, which actually isn't a strong win con because he has that Persian. Just go try to get this HP bug off. I think even at +2, we do take one. And then we should put him in range where we can knock out with BP after that. I think he's like going through his head what this could be right now. Oh, we actually outspeed. Very nice, very nice. Perfect. So we are able to probably take this thing out. If Malamar comes back in, it's not at ×2, which is a lot less threatening. So he actually just goes hard Delphox. Interesting. Okay, but being able to get those the rocks off is really, really nice. The rocks up plus not losing to Malamar. Yeah, Necrozma's crazy. Okay. So maybe that's like specially defensive plus contrary superpower, something like that. Because I was surprised it still didn't do very much. Need to use the bathroom setting in further. Okay. So against this thing, what is it? Like parting shot, fur coat, something like this? Okay, okay. Uh, okay, I gotta use the bathroom. I'm running back. I'm gonna try to make the land speed record. Alrighty. What's going on here? He taunted me. Man. Alright, what do we do here? Actually, doesn't Virizion kind of wall this thing? I'm afraid he has Toxic or something, though. I don't think he'd go for it here, but I don't know. He might parting shot. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get my earbuds in. Why do I have these earbuds anyway? Alright, but thankfully my bladder is now not full anymore. Feels good, bro. Alright, not bad. So what does he go into here? He goes an Electivire. Whatever you want to call it, Electivire. It's probably gonna get Ice Punched. That to be my guess. Let's for Brick Break instead. Interesting. I just want to try to chunk this thing down. If I can chunk this thing down, again, I think that we can come close to sweeping with Virizion. He actually goes hard to Selgo right here. I really don't agree with that. Yeah, I think he was expecting me to do something else. But yeah, we're just getting closer to that time that we can just knock this thing out with Continental Crush or something. Again, this isn't a win con for me this game, so I'm fine with just sacking it off. Or going for another Psychic. It just goes for a Final Gambit. Alrighty. See what he goes into here. Goes back into Persian. I'll go hard Virizion again. Again, if he goes for like Foul Play or something like that, you know, we do grab the proverbial initiative. Or actually, no, I'm good with just sacking this thing off. Because that's not Scarf Delphox. Don't know what that Electivire is yet. Based on how we played it, that could definitely be Scarf Electivire, so we'll have to be careful with that. But as long as we keep, you know, things healthy, we should be okay. Okay, so we actually goes straight into it right here. That's fair enough. Yeah, I'm really thinking this is some sort of especially defensive. Or not especially Scarf. What is going on here? Hey man, I'll take it. I'll take it because it's definitely in CC range right now, and it's definitely knocked out range right now. Very nice. So he just goes ahead and forfeits. Cool. So we've had quite a successful life so far. This is a nice first one. Granted, I started out right at the bottom of the ladder, so temper your expectations for future ones, I suppose. But pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, I want to do these for a little while now. I do stream, so if you've made it this far into the video, first of all, thank you. As well as do that. Okay, so yeah, right off the bat, Virizion looks really good this game. I have to be careful with Rabombi, but aside from that, we should be okay. Doesn't look like he's running Hazard Control, so I'm going to start with Kabutops. Actually, his team is really slow outside of Rabombi. It's taking everything in me not to lead with whatever. Oh, he actually said good luck, have fun. To you as well. Thank you. So yeah, this might be Shell Smash Shields down. Even so, that's okay, actually. I'm not sure that whatever would be my best play here is he actually goes straight into Gastro. Maybe expecting the waterfall or something like that. Oh my god. So haha. Alright, so what can this boy do? It's probably gonna go for... I'm gonna knock here, actually. I try. Broke the record with good luck, have fun. Oh my goodness, these guys have a good record. They're trying to spread positivity and whatnot. It's bringing me up. Is that a thing to say? Okay, I could go hard into Virizion right here. I think maybe the safer play in case he pulls out something really wavy is to go in here. Next we can taunt this thing, and wisp it. Alright, it just goes for the Scald. Cool, cool, cool. This thing's more or less done its job. Oh, ban list too. Hard beware. I don't want to switch something into a Scald, that's the problem. I just want to make sure I don't lose anything for potential Slowbro late game. Okay, I do have Toxic still in my back pocket, so I'm okay with losing this thing. Yeah. Yeah, good old Beware. A favorite of Blunder's, I think. So I can just go for the Leaf Blade right here. So he does go hard into Dragalge. Yeah, okay, good lord, that does nothing. So this looks like some kind of utility one. I'm gonna go into Porygon. This is tough, actually. So let me say this. I kind of want to go Kabutops. I tell you the reason why. Because if he gets Hazards up, it discourages. I'm able to spin them off. And if we, see, like so. And if he goes for a Draco Meteor, it allows me free setup with Necrozma. Oh my goodness. That's absurd. They're just going to spin here. Hey, no probs. So he just went for Sludge Wave. That's a little bit different than what I thought. Yeah, I want to keep Stone Edge or Continental Crush for Rabombi. Does he have a switch into a... No, it still does have that Slowbro. Maybe I should throw Thunder Punch on this thing. I haven't used Ice Punch yet, I don't think. I definitely got options, right? So let's go ahead and we'll sub up this first turn. Kind of just gauge what he wants to do. As he does go for the Draco, this is really good news for me. Because we are just kind of chipping him down. Or because this does make him kind of set up fodder. Never mind. Oh, I thought for sure I would be able to then. Okay, no, that's okay. We can go for the Sludge Calm Mind right here. We shouldn't take too much damage. Never mind. Alright, so no problems, no problems, no problems. We still might be okay. We still might. We are banded, so let's just see how much a high jump kick does, presuming that he does go into Slowbro. I think it does around 40%. I could try to double out after this, but I'm not sure if that's necessarily the right play. Thunder Punch, if I had it, would definitely be the move that I would click right here. No. No, this guy, all right. He all right. What I'm gonna do here is I'm actually gonna go P2, and just try to get a Toxic off here. I gotta keep Medicham healthy. It just goes for Moonblast, interestingly enough. Okay, I'll take it. I want to get a Toxic off here. This thing's actually quite important. I think I can beat Slowbro with yeah, so I think I might be able to beat it +2. Minior is not really a problem for me. Losing, what's it called, Necrozma does stink, but I think that we still have options here. So he does go into Gastro, which is the right play, I think. Yeah, this is a little tough, actually. I actually just want to go hard into one of these two things. I don't want him to set up a curse safely, so I'll go into this thing. Yo! Okay, we actually get what we need right here. So we can just go ahead and just go straight for the crush. Yeah, that's good stuff. So we'll probably go Rabombi right here. Back to Rabombi. Yerp. Okay. We're definitely in BP range now though, which is good. I don't know if he'll set up here. That's a question that I have. And it just goes for the Moonblast again, which I definitely appreciate. I'll go for the recover right here. Just want to keep this thing healthy. Yeah, this is that was an example of Crush basically doing what I needed it to. So what do I need less in this game between Medicham and this? I really need Virizion. Actually, if he's cursed, he's probably not. I'm just gonna Shadow Ball here, actually. Just try to chunk this thing down. Yeah, see, now he knows. If he has Recover right here, he'd probably go for it, right? This is so tough. Like, I want to risk Virizion a lot, but I know it's not a good idea. I'll go Medi right here. Medi's not necessarily a win con, per se. Okay, and even Burned, I mean... I'm worried about this being Stoked Spark Surfer or whatever it's called. I actually need to calc this real fast. Oh, man, we got this handy. So we got Animate Band or whatever it's called. So Raichu Alola. So it looks like Bullet Punch doesn't do that much. Wait a minute, what? Okay, this is okay though, I think? No, it might not be. I'm worried about this being like Stoked Spark Surfer or whatever it's called. But not really sure I have an option at this point. Hydrum Kick looks like it still knocks out. He just goes for the Psychic. Fair enough. Cool. So we are able to take that thing out. Yeah, this thing's crazy. Crazy. Crazy taxi. I'm going to go hard Porygon right here. If I can get a Toxic off on this thing, then that's really good. I just don't want this thing getting... Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll take this. Just go for the Toxic right here. He does go into Gastro. I'm not sure he really choked. I'm not sure about that, actually. He goes for back into Slowbro right here. Now he's kind of, now I'd say kind of he's choking. Okay, so getting that Toxic off means we're good. Do. He just slacks off right here. Eventually the Toxic will take him down, though, so this is the good news. I definitely don't want to switch hard into anything. If nothing else. What do we do here? To pull off. Alrighty. Yeah, catch that nice little banter in there. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. So, yeah, so we were able to play around the Necrozma crit, so good stuff right there. I'm thinking maybe one more game. Or maybe I'll end it right there, I don't know. The nice thing, too, is that I haven't had to even really pause this for anything like that. I might have to cut for, the bathroom break, but that's just about it. Ooh, this is a fun team right here. Kind of a strange one, though. So it looks like he's running Spikes plus Defog? Fair enough. Yeah, I need to be careful here with my start. Let's go ahead and we'll lead Kabutops. So he does lead Quillfish. Cool. Kind of get what I want right here. So we can go ahead and just get our rocks up and then just knock this thing off, actually. Okay, so should I knock? I'll spin right here, just kind of playing it safe. We'll see if this is what this is. I doubt that it's Rocky Helmet. And I also doubt that it beats my thing 1v1 because it's Rocky Helmet. Oh, I forgot about Weak Armor. Good stuff. Okay, so it's Black Sludge. Fair enough. I'm just gonna go ahead and knock right here. It might seem counterintuitive to be running Rocky Helmet plus whatever it's called, but um, yeah. But I mean, I feel like in the situations where I just really need to get rocks up, it is nice to have something like this. Um, Actually, I tell you what. I'm gonna go into Necrozma right here. I think I might be able to just pull this off, yeah, on his T-Spike, so I think I can sub up on this thing. I guess we'll find out. This thing is pretty bulky defensively, so we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. If he goes hard into Sneasel at 75%, I don't know, we might be able to get away with HP bugging it. Alright, Basculin. Basculin's not bulky, but I do want to bring up the calc just in case. We can't knock it out after a Calm Mind, so... so what is it? Not 4, we got 0. And then what is it? Basculin? That's naive, though, so we should take that. Probably Bashful. And then what is this at +1? So, okay, it definitely knocks out at +1. Yeah, I'm going to go for the Calm Mind right here. Psychic was definitely the play, actually, which is a little frustrating, but yeah, it was a bad play on my part. Alright, thankfully nothing bad came of it, but I actually kind of wonder if Sneasel can even take me out here. This thing is still a strong win con for me, so I do still want to keep it healthy, I think, but we'll see. I do feel like the rocks are a big problem for him, though, so I think at some point he does need to go into Golbat and Defog. I kind of want to keep this thing in, even if he goes into Sneasel, to be honest. Because HP Bug at +1 probably... I have to think it'll knock this thing out, because it's so frail. And I'm not sure he can do 48%, considering that Malamar at +2 could only do like 60. But then again, this could be Life Orbed. I was thinking maybe it's Sash, though, also. But then again, he led... It doesn't make sense if he's going to lead Quillfish, right? Oh, no, but then again, looking at my team, there's no... I wouldn't say there's anything that rocks jump out at, because this is typically set up, and this is typically offensive. So I think it almost looks hazardless more so. So it could be that he had lead Sneasel and he just didn't want to use it. So he does go Sneasel right here. This is interesting. So it looks like Knockoff will do enough if he is Life Orbed. If he's not, it won't. She looks like a roll either way. Oh, nice! Clutch. Oh, he is Life Orbed. Not bad, not bad. So we got exactly what we need to out of Necrozma, from my point of view. Yeah, so we EV'd a little bit differently than on here. So this is like fully defensive. We're running, I think, like 2 something. Let me look it up real fast. So it looks like we're running 224. I think that there's a different way that you can optimize these to be a little better, like if this is odd or something like that, but I'm not too keen on it, so yeah, so we got what we got. All right, so he goes into this big boy, presumably because he does not want to let me go into this for free, which if so is a good play. I can just still go for this. Go for a flamethrower, fair enough. Now, the best play at this point becomes a little bit more blurry. I actually really want to double out here because I doubt he's going to stay in on this. So I need to find a good neutral ground play. So I feel like that might be... I actually think that that's going to be... Let's try Sableye. Sableye, I think, is quite a good neutral ground, middle ground play. No, I take that back because I want to be able to not have it statused for type null. Maybe my best play is to just go for Shadow Ball or something. Because if he goes into this, it's got a defog, right? Or maybe not. I tell you what, if he goes into that... So he does go Golbat, so I could have gotten it. The reasoning that I didn't, though, is because I think that if I just try to work on just whittling this thing down, I can find a turn to spin. So actually, I don't think he's going to do that again. I think he's going to either Roost Up or Defog right here. So I'm going to go hard Kabutops and just try to get this hazard out of the way. Yeah, he does just Roost. So he takes some damage right there. I will just try to spin right here, as I assume he might go into Quillfish. As he does just Defog. Fair enough, fair enough. Cool, so that's good stuff actually. So I'm just going to go ahead and get my rocks up actually, because I'm assuming he's going to have to go back out, yeah. So here comes the Quillfish. I can take this as kind of like a free turn. So I got two options here. I could either go, I'm going to go Virizion, I think, best play. As he does just go for a T-Spike, just trying to keep the pressure up on me. I could go for the SD right here. I'm just going to go for Leaf Blade instead, though. It just doesn't do enough. That's not good. Not good at all. So we don't get poisoned, which is good. Which is good at all. But, yeah. Man, I'm kind of frustrated with myself that I did that. That's okay, though. Okay, so he has to go Golbat. So hopefully we'll get to see the Rocky MZ really put in some nice work here, as I assume he might have Brave Bird on this thing. Yeah, so cool, 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 cool. So this effect act as a really nice lure for his Golbat. Really, really good stuff. And I think at this point, Poolfish is kind of done. Yeah, methinks. Type Null is still an issue, I think. Also, if that is Scarf Hem Magmortar, I need to be careful about that. The way he's playing with it makes me think it is, but no way to know for sure, per se. I don't have Aqua Jet on this thing. I think maybe the best play here is to just sack off Kabutops. See what he kind of does here. We still have Sableye at full, which is nice. It does just go for the Fire Blast. Cool. How much did it do to P2 the first time? Wait, he's got Flame. I'm not gonna question it. Yeah, this is low ladder heroes, man. Even so, like, I mean, the way that when a ladder is this new, like, it's so unstructured that you could be facing very good or very bad players, like, right off the bat. There's no really rhyme or reason to it, per se. I don't think he'd go straight for whatever here. Boy, did I say that nicely. I don't think he'd go for Fire Blast right here. If he does, I think that kind of seals the game for him. I think he's got to switch out. But with that being said, I don't see a bad play in going for knockoff here. He does go for Fire Blast, and we are able to knock off the Scarf. Perfect. So now Virizion does outspeed everything, which is good. So I think at this point, we can win with Medicham. I kind of like to keep this thing because it can taunt or get a Will-O-Wisp off on Type Null, so we can sack off P2 right here. Okay. Yeah, we can go ahead and go into Virizion right here. So I guess Leaf Blade is my play. Ugh. Yeah, even so, that Magmortar was frustrating because it sat in a weird speed tier. If he goes Type Null, I'm definitely just trying to hit that boy up with a close combat. Assuming he does go for, like... No, he doesn't. Okay, fair enough. Okay, he got me. What can I say? He got me. If he switches back, though, it's no sweat. Yeah, I'll just go for the close combat here. No, it just lets me hit him with it, which is nice. Ooh, rest. Ooh, ooh. I like it. Okay, so this is probably rest talk with something of the sort. All right, so I just have to hit with high jump kick, is I think basically what we're getting at here. Oh no, no, no! Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh phew, it just failed. I actually didn't know about that. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. So I think that, like, again, we just have to hit with high jump kick, and he can't get. So the chances of us winning here are pretty darn good. All right, perfect. GG. So up to 1161 in this weird ladder. Isn't even at right now. Oh, not bad at all. Where are we at here? 1161. That might take a second or two. And we're right around here. Oh, there we are. Nice cactus, McCactusin. How long have we been going for? Solid 15 minutes. So that's gonna be it for me. Yeah, thank you guys all so much if you have made it to this point for checking out the live. Really hope this should be the first in a line of them. So it should be good stuff. Until next time, yeah, I think that's it for me. Just no real send off here, but yeah, take care, y'all.